So here is how entrepreneurs in finance can write copy that builds trust and raise capital. Here is everything that you need to know, everything that you need to understand to write a copy that will compel and that will sell or raise capital, will also raise capital from the investors. You will get everything that you need to be aware of with the questions and with the examples and even with the AI tools that you can use them later on to write the copies that you want to write. I don't think after this video that you need to watch any other videos than this video. Alright? So just focus right now, and if you want to write some notes, so it will also be very helpful for you. Here is what you need to know on how you can raise up capital. That's what we are using to raise up capital when we are writing copies. Okay? We have the best copywriters in the team that are very aware on how they can write copies and how they can grab attention, get the best open rates, get the best clicks, and qualify the target audience that we are targeting. We understand the principles of copywriting deeply. We have been coached from the biggest names in the copywriting industry. I have been personally in the marketing for over 7 years. I went viral multiple times. I have generated on my own brand over 1 million views. And not on this brand, I had a fitness brand before. So I understand very well how I can grab attention and how you can also do the same and how you can also sell and build trust and raise capital. So that's exactly what you need to know. That's exactly what you need to know of this video on how you can raise up capital. That's all you need to know on how you can raise up capital. That's all you need to know. You would not need any other videos than this one on how you can write a copy that will help you to raise up capital. You will not need, right? If you will watch more videos, so you are just spending your own time. You just need this one and you need to take action of what I'm gonna tell you today, all right? So let's get into it. So the three biggest problems entrepreneurs in finance face: not knowing if your idea is good enough, not having clear mission for your copy, not knowing how to structure your sales letter, which is pretty simple, pretty obvious, everyone going through the same process. But right now, let's break it down. You sell the most of your service or of your product when you can't target or touch the one main giant belief that your target audience relates to best. So whatever you are selling, what you are offering, the biggest belief that your target audience can relate to is the one that you need to target. All right, that's what you need to understand. How you would do that, I will give you example right away. Example right here. Now I'm writing example right here as a hedge fund investment campaign. Okay, so take a look on their copy right here. I'm just giving you example. The key to growing your wealth is by investing in this hedge fund. And this can only be achieved through the found smart strategies and expert management. Okay, so let's break it down right now. The key to growing your wealth, desire, that's what the target audience they have for desire. All right, that's what they are looking to do, what they are seeking to, is by investing in this hedge fund. So now they're giving them, okay, new opportunity. Okay, that sounds like this hedge fund is pretty unique. There is something new right here. You understand? And this can only be achieved through the found smart strategies and expert management, a new mechanism. So now that sounds like they are targeting or they are niching into, there is something new with this hedge fund. There is something unique in this hedge fund. That they are doing something that not the others they are doing currently. And they have already achieved that in like 2 lines. You got it? When you are writing copy, sales copy, you need to be short, to the point, and directly get to the main desire of your target audience and make sure to increase the curiosity. Your first lines have your first line has to increase the curiosity. You need to increase the curiosity of your target audience so they can keep reading. That's your main target all the time. So let's get into it. The investor, the one thing the investor must believe, makes the investor believe that by choosing the hedge fund, they can safely grow their money, even in the bad market condition, in the worst market condition, because the fund knows how to take advantage of global economic changes. Okay, so that's the main point of what we had right here. Okay, what they had to believe the investor, what I told you up there, the one belief you need to rely to the one belief of the investor, correct, of your target audience. All right, you sell the most of your service or product when you can target or touch the one main giant belief. That's it. And that's what the giant believe here. What the giant believe to the investors, the one thing the investor must believe, makes the investor believe that by choosing this hedge fund can safely grow their money even in the worst condition because the funds knows how to take advantage of global economic changes. That's what you need to confirm all the time. I know it's basic, simple, but it's not that when you start to apply that. It is not. All right? It's not basic, it's not simple. You need to practice that. Now we are done with that. Let's get into the 10 questions that you need to have in your own sales copy in order to write a killer sales copy that will help you to raise capital and to make sure that you will build the trust with the investors. Okay. Question one, how is this unique? Could be time, new benefits, unique solution for limited numbers of investors, price changes, time, it could be speed. You give return with short time. It could be short time frame. New benefits too. Maybe you give them like new structure of how you will give them the return. All right. So it would be unique right here. You are not doing as the others are doing right there. I'm just assuming that you are a hedge fund manager right now or an investment firm. Unique solution for a limited number of investors. Like you giving the first 20, 30, 40 investors in your own hedge fund limited our special benefits. Something related that they can see that, all right, you are unique, you're giving that, all right, I am with you. You got it? Price changes. Maybe you will not charge them management fee in the beginning. It could be. Or it could be that you will charge them less than the others. I don't recommend that. I can recommend you to just focus on new benefits and unique solution for the first investors if you would like to be unique. Example, I will give you example right here. Hi, I am hedge fund manager's name, so you can say your name. Hi, I am Zia. I'm giving you an example. Hi, I am Zia. I will introduce myself more fully in just a moment, but right now I want you to take a look at this investment strategy I'm holding in my hand. It's unique approach we have developed for identifying high return opportunities that can weather even in the worst market condition. This strategy has been carefully designed to capitalize on both emerging trends and hidden opportunities that traditional investors often miss. In fact, it's the only strategy in the market right now that can identify these opportunities before they become mainstream. I call it market insight strategy because it offers you the chance to see a significant return of 50,000 or more every quarter with a level of risk that's 25 or 40% lower than what you would see with traditional investment. And here is the best part. We are actively managing your investments to take advantage of the market move, helping your money grow even when others are struggling. Do you see what I have done right here? So right here, let's take a look. Let's take a look how unique I was. directly I get into the main point, all right, directly, because directly that's what the target audience they are looking to see. Get to the main point, why it's unique, why I will listen to you, okay? Why it's unique is the only strategy, only unique. When you are only you are unique, correct? It's the only strategy. Look how he started with. It's the only strategy in the market right now that can identify these opportunities before they become mainstream. I call it the market insight strategy. So now it sounds like, all right, something new coming, all right, something not like the others they are doing currently. Okay, so it may be something that I can actually think about it. Why? Because there is something here that is unique that I would like to take a look on. As he said, so that's is something new and others are not doing currently, and everything that others are not doing currently and is new, so there is absolutely profit on it, correct? I call it the market insight strategy. So listen up, what he called it is a market insight strategy. So that's exactly what the investors they are looking to. Actually, they're looking to have strategies that will give them insight on the market, correct? So he was pretty good right here, because it offers you the chance to significantly return of 50,000 or more every quarter. Okay, so only 50,000 or more every quarter. Okay, that's pretty interesting. With level of risk that's 25 to 40% lower. So okay, that's unique. Listen, can you see how many unique principles he has already touched on his strategy before they become mainstream? I call it the market's insight strategy. 50,000 or more, 20 to 40% lower. Okay, and here is the best part. We are actively managing your investment. So, okay, so here is one more point that is this one. This opportunity is unique. Have you seen it? You need to do that all the time. Okay, I will provide, and I will give all of this Google document in the description below, so you can just download it. Okay, so it will also help you with writing the examples, so you can just copy paste them if you would like to. Question 3: how do I know this is real? Okay, we understand that when it comes to investing your hard money, you when we understand, I will give you example right here. I'm giving you example. We understand that when it comes to investing your hard-earned money, you want good proof. This opportunity is reliable. Let me show you why you can trust this hedge fund. Okay, so now we give them real proof. Okay, real output backed by real data. Over the past 5 years, our hedge fund has constantly outperformed the market, delivering average return 18%, trade one, trade two. So now we give them proof on why they will start to trust on us. It could be that you have already worked as an investment banker before, and you can give them trust on what you have, but you can give them also case studies on what you have done for the bank before. It could be that you have already tested this strategy multiple times and you have actually proof on what has already generated. It could be multiple things. You need just to identify that and have that on your own sales copy. So listen up, I can't just go through all of these examples because I don't have a lot of time, but I will just give you right here how it looks like. So now we're giving the average return, trades example one. So now I'm giving him social proof. Now I'm giving them the case studies of what I have already done, trade one, trade two, how it worked, and I'm giving them real time data, return 9%. The example are just a few of the real trades that show how our unique have constantly made money. Now, what we are also giving third-party validation. Do you understand? Now we're going into the investors, what the investors have already said about the hedge fund right here. Okay, so now we're giving all of the materials that they would like to see. So now I have already included that with 4 points. Real life trades examples. So you need to give real life trade examples or real outputs or real numbers on your strategy. Third party feedbacks. So it could be investors, clients, what they have already said about your hedge fund, and you need to attach that with their own names, with their own real names. And you need also to give significant scientific validation. And for the scientific validation, in addition to real world results, our investment strategy are backed by extensive research we apply. So now we're giving them more, we give them validated by independent significant studies on asset allocation and risk management, or methodologies are based on cutting edge financial research and have been rigorously tested over the years to ensure effectiveness. So now we give them one more reason to trust us, correct? And the last one, it would be the case studies from the investors, what the investors they have already given out for feedbacks. Okay, the proof is in the results. The proof in every trade we combine data-driven analysis with real-time market insight, resulting in a balanced approach that minimizes risk and maximizes potential returns. The facts speak for themselves, but our investor success stories tell the full story. So, have you seen that? You need to include these all four: real life trade example, third party quotes on what they have already said about the hedge fund. It could be celebrities that they have already partnered up with you. It could be well known names, millionaires, billionaires that have already worked with you, business owners that they are very known. It could be multiple others names that you can use them for your own advantage or for your own side. And number three, you need also to give them one more reason why they will trust you. It could be that you have already worked on this strategy for the last 7 to 8 years, and you have already applied that on multiple other funds before, and it has worked extremely well, and you can attach that with the sales copy. Number four, you need to give them the case studies again of the investors, just to start to confirm that in their own minds. Question four, what's holding me back? You need to give them the answer. Example, if you have lost money with other investments or hedge funds in the past, it's not your fault. So listen up how I am getting into. So that's what they have already done before. They have already lost their own money with other investments or hedge funds before, correct? So now I'm addressing that upfront, and now I'm telling him it's not your fault, correct? So now direct, it's not your fault. The truth is, most hedge funds and investment strategy rely on outdated models or only focus on historical data. Triggering trades after market shifts have already happened. By the time by the time you are alerted, the opportunity is gone. Here is where our hedge fund is different. Unlike other firms, we don't just react to the market, we anticipate it. We use advanced predictive models that allow us to stay ahead of market trends. So when big moves happen, we are already in position, and you benefit from those gains. Our approach is a whole new way of making money in the markets instead of following the herd and jumping into trades after the fact. So I will not go through it all the way. You understand what the main point right here. Now I am giving reason to trust me, and just to give them why they have already lost money with the others. They have lost money because the other strategies are already outdated models, correct? And why they will trust me? They will trust me because we use advanced predictive models that allow us to stay ahead of the market trends. Okay, our approach is a whole new way of making money. So now that's why they will start to trust me before the crowd even knows about them. So now I'm giving them all the reasons why they will trust me. Correct? That's what you need to focus on. So you need to address the unspoken objection direct. Give them why they have already lost their money before, why it hasn't worked for them before, and why it will work for them right now. And you will give that with a compelling reason, with a compelling answer that makes sense to anyone of your target audience that they are reading your own sales copy. Number five, question number five, let's get into it. As I said, you can find the Google document description below. You can just copy paste that with your own target audience. Question five, who, what's to blame? So now you need to focus on identify a common enemy that you and your target audience already facing and are aware of, and you need to target that. Why? I will tell you, because when you are talking like that with your target audience, so that means you understand them way better than the others, and you and your target audience are on the same side. So now it sounds more compelling to them to do any business with you because now you are more aware of them. That's how it works. So common enemy, usual suspects, the government, IRS, Wall Street, the media, FDA, Big Pharma, Rigged Game. So you know the game. I'm giving you example right here. Example, the real enemy, the traditional financial system and its outdated strategies. So right now, I'm giving that for the enemy, correct? So why I'm doing that? When you are doing that, first of all, you showing the target audience that you understand their own pain points. They have already suffered of that. They have the same source in their own mind, and you also increasing the fear, which is increasing their own emotions, which it leads that they will take action later on. For years, Wall Street has been keeping you locked into old, inefficient investment models. So now we are putting Wall Street as an enemy that failed to adapt to market changes. So now we are just pushing on that. I can just go through it. It's a long, but it's a long copy. But I just want to go through the highlighted words right here. The real enemy is the rigged game. The big banks, traditional investment firms, and financial advisors. But here is the problem. Boom, 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 boom. So we're going into the problems here. These firms don't have a real strategy to protect your capital. So now I'm telling them why they will not do that with them, why they have already lost their own money again with them. So now I'm showing them, all right, I understand your pain. I understand what you have already went through before. I understand where you're coming from. And for that, our hedge fund is different. We are not playing by the same rules. We have built strategies that outsmarts the system, predicting trends ahead of time, protecting your wealth, and helping you grow your returns without being stuck in the traditional game that keeps investors on the sidelines. Now I'm telling them, here is a solution. That's why we are different. That's why we can do X and Y for you. And we understand what you are going through. We are here to help you to grow your wealth. Question 6. Why now? So now I'm giving you an example. We are on the verge of major market shift, starting with the key events in Q1. So if you have already seen right now in the crypto market, they have already started to push out this propaganda right now. The crypto market is going to the moon. Bitcoin will touch $1 million of dollar. Trump, he started talking about Bitcoin. Everything started to be like Bitcoin. It will be the next gold. You heard that before, right? You heard that lately. All of that, they saying that all the time just to let the retail investors to enter the market directly and start to sell on them. 2 days before, BlackRock, they sold over $150 million from Bitcoin. All right. What they have done before they start to do that, they have just started to push out huge marketing campaigns to all of the social media platforms, to all of the mainstream media, just to make all the retail investors, 9 to 5 workers, and even the bigger level of the workers, of the employees, to start enter the market so they can start to sell. And they will keep doing that. Right now, they will keep doing that in the crypto market until they will tank the whole market. And they will just keep pushing that. The same thing they are doing right here. You need also to give them why now, why they will take action right now. So you need also to give them like new news that it happened lately that will push new fear or increase the fear or increase the hope. Okay, it has to be two. or it has to be that the other companies they have already started to work with you, or other big investors they have already started to work with you, or they will enter the market with you, or they will do something that is very special with you, and that's why it will make them to do the decision right now. Because if they will not jump right now, so you will start to increase the management fee. Just giving you an example. But right here, let us read that. I will just read the highlighted because I don't have a lot of time, and I'm assuming that you don't have a lot of time too, so we're going into it directly. We are on the verge of a major market shift, starting with a key event in Q1. Okay, so that builds curiosity, sparkling curiosity, boom, catching the attention of the target audience. Even so, our hedge fund has already delivered impressive returns of 25% in the past 6 months. I believe the biggest opportunities are still ahead of us, especially after Q1 of this year. Okay, now I'm building more curiosity, motivation, more motivator. Okay, why? Because we are told. So now I'm addressing the unspoken question of the target audience because that's what they are wondering. Why? Because we are tracking a key market event that will trigger a massive surge in asset prices across multiple sectors. I don't need to keep reading that. You understand the main point. Now I'm giving them reason why they will do that. It's like a Black Friday sale for investors. I'm giving more motivation right now. More motivation. Motivate them more. What's going on right now? It's like Black Friday sale right now for investors. Okay, only those who act early will be in position to capitalize on this wave of growth. Anyone who waits too long will miss out as the best opportunities get priced out. Our hedge fund has already positioned itself to take advantage of this upcoming market shift. If you invest now, you will be a part of this ground floor opportunity before the big surge begins. Okay, soft call to action. Soft call to action, so you don't need to be pushy. You just give them the motivation. First, we start with the sparkling curiosity. Now, if we just identify that sparkling curiosity, just to get them to keep reading it. Okay. Now we give them a reason what it happened lately. Okay, and especially after Q1 of this year. Okay, so now we're building more curiosity. Okay, why? So now we're addressing their own question because massive surge in asset prices across multiple sectors. Okay, that's why. Okay, so now it's like Black Friday. I'm giving them motivation, soft motivation. Only those. Okay, now I'm giving them more motivation, more motivation. Okay, anyone who waits too long, now I'm increasing the fare. And the end right here, it will be a part of this ground floor opportunity. So now I'm giving them more motivation that will make them to do that decision. Question 7. Why should I trust you? 3 storylines. We'll get into it right now. So storylines, what you need to focus on is the experts, the first line. I have been in your shoes. I have been in your shoes. And the Robin Hood. I will give you the example right here. So I have spent 20 as an expert, let's say that. I have spent 20 years in the finance industry working with the top investment firms, and now you're giving that what's your experience lately, and that will make sense to start to trust you. All right. So high potential opportunities, so that you can identify the high potential opportunities through my expert analysis guided by someone who has been through it also. Now you're showing them, all right, you understand what you're talking about, you have the authority. The Robin Hood. Let me tell you something, this hedge fund isn't about just making money for wealthy, it's about leveling the playing field for years. I have made it my mission to take Wall Street secrets and put them to work for you. So now I'm giving them, all right, we are not like the Wall Street, we are only here to make anyone wealthy again, and we are here to put our own methods, our own strategies to work for everyone, whatever you are right now. I don't have any level or anyone to think that it will only be for this specific sector of the individuals of people. I want that to work for everyone. So I want everyone to make money. When you invest with us, you are not just getting another hedge fund. You are getting an opportunity to So now I'm giving them soft call to action. Take control over your own wealth. As you can see, to everyone, we are just getting Wall Street secrets and put them to work for you. You see that? That's the Robin Hood. I have been in your shoes. I know what it feels to be frustrated by poor investment return. A few years ago, I was just, so now I'm giving them story and what it happened lately. That's the same story that they are going through lately. Okay, but then I realized something. The problem wasn't me, it was the strategies I was using. Okay, so now I'm leading them to the solution. That's when I decided to build a better way. I studied the market, I learned from my mistakes. I have developed proven strategies that could help investors like you avoid the same pitfalls. So now I'm giving them, all right, so why they will start to trust me is relatable, because that's what they have already went through or what they are going through right now. But the hedge fund manager right here, he has already developed a solution for it. Okay, so I understand what it's like to be unsure about where to put your money. But trust me when I say, with my hedge fund you can finally invest with confidence, knowing you are being guided by someone who walked the same path. So you see what I'm doing right here? Okay. Have you seen that? So so now I'm giving them like I am more like a friend. I'm more like friendly one. I'm more like all right. I understand your pain. I understand where you're coming from. I'm giving them story of what they are going through. I went through the same story. I went through the same exact pain. I understand you. I feel you. And I understand that you need to protect your money. And that's why I am here. I have already proven strategy that it has worked for me and it will absolutely work for you. You understand? So the recept, emotional sale. Here is a recept for emotional sale. Question 1. How is this unique? Question 2. What's in it for me? Question 3. How do I know this is real? Question 4. What's holding me back? Question 5. Who wants to blame? So common enemy right here. Question 6. Why now? Question 7. Why should I trust you? Okay, so I have already explained all of that to you in the previous parts. If you finding any value of what I have presented to you today, so and if you would like to see more, so you can just subscribe to this channel, because I will make sure to drop new content daily that will help you to raise up capital, that will help you to build your business and to raise as much capital as you would like to. And if you want to take a look on the other videos, you can find them in the description below. That will absolutely help you to do some things that will benefit you and you benefit your business. So question 8, how does it work? More proof plus explanation of mechanism. Okay, so that's what you need to focus on. More proof plus explanation of mechanism. Our hedge fund works by combining advanced market analysis with strategic asset allocation, ensuring that your investment grows with minimal risk, and even during a market move you will absolutely make money at that time. Here is how it works. So now we give them more explanation, okay? More explanation on why it's unique, why this will work, why what we have already developed here, what we have already built here for unique selling points, something that will differentiate us from the other hedge funds, okay? So that's what we're going through. So now we identify all the process. So that's what we are doing, cutting edge predictive models we use. So now we're giving them all of what they are looking to see. Expert analysis outperformed the broader market by 18%. So now we started to give them more proof. So we give them more proof and we give them more process on how we are working. Explanation that makes sense on how we are working and how we are unique, what differentiates us from the other hedge fund managers, unique selling point, to call it. Okay. And here we give them real-time proof. In the past year, our fund has generated average 22% for things like cryptocurrency, etc. So now we give them real proof. But first, we need to give them a real explanation of why you are unique with your strategy, why you are unique, what differentiates you. It's called for unique selling point. Question 9. How I can get started. So now you need to focus on that. Reveal special report, introduce the service, what others are saying, false close, bonus reports, final price with value stake, guarantee. Example, getting started with our hedge fund. So now we're going through the steps. Bonus reports just for you. So now we give them only for you. A special bonus, when you sign up today, we will send you 2 additional reports how to protect your portfolio, the top 5 asset classes for growth in 2024. Okay, so now we give them more. Okay, final price and value stake. So now what we are doing, listen up. The cost of enrolling in our hedge fund investment program is just 10,000 to get started, but the value you will receive is far beyond that. So now we give them what they will get. All right. So you will get personalized investment strategies, access to exclusive high return opportunities, quarterly market reports and updates, dedicated 24/7 support from our expert team. So now we give them all what they are looking to see, what they are looking to have from our service, correct? Our guarantee, we believe so strongly in the effectiveness of our hedge fund strategies that we offer 30-day money back. If after 30 days you are not completely satisfied with our investment process, simply let us know. We will refund your entire investment, no question asked. Okay, so that's we are giving them guarantee, and now we get into the call to action. Ready to get started? Click here, and here is you have has to be attached link. It will get them to the final page to do the signing side. Question 10. What do I have to lose? So now what you need to focus on is you need to use this tactic. Push and pull and classic 3 options. I will explain to you. Here an example. When it comes to making a decision like this, it's natural to wonder what's at stake. Here is the truth. You have 3 options. So now we give them the worst cases and the one best case for them. Okay. So option number 1, stick with what you are doing. Okay. Now we are pushing them. Stick what you are doing. If you decide to stay with your current investment strategy or continue doing nothing, here is what you have to look for it. Mediocre returns, no protection from market volatility or market movement. So now we increase the fear. We need to increase the fear, and you need to make them aware of their own pain points, what they will lose. Okay, missed opportunities. And now what we're gonna get into it directly. Push back. Sure, it may feel comfortable to do nothing and hope things will improve on their own, but that's exactly what keeps most investors stuck, never reaching their own full potential. So now we give them, all right, if you want to stay right there, here's how things will go for you. Option 2, take a risk with our hedge funds. So maybe you are consulting other hedge funds or investment strategies. Here is what you could face. So now we give them why the other hedge funds, they will not be a good fit for you. Okay, so now we are burning all the other hedge funds options, correct? So you need to address all the unspoken objections of the fund before they will start to take that after they have already went through your sales copy. So address all of that in your own sales copy. It will help you a lot. Push back. You could end up paying high fees for strategies that doesn't deliver. You will likely still be in the dark about how your money is being managed. So now we are pushing them, and that's how things will look like. Option number 3, join our hedge fund. So now we give them the hope. Here is what you stand to gain by choosing to work with us. Now we give them what they will get again, and what making us unique, the unique selling points of us, and why they will choose us over the others. So now that's exactly what we are addressing down right here. Pull. Now we are pulling them to our side. This is your chance to take control over your financial future. We're offering you the expertise, support, and strategies that the financial elite use to grow their wealth. With our money guarantee, there is no risk on your part. So that's what we are doing right here. What do you have to lose? You can either remain stuck, risk going with a less effective fund, or you can invest in a proven system that could drastically change your financial future. The choice is yours, but time is ticking. Don't wait until the next market downturn to make a move. Ready to take action? Click here to get started. Your future self will thank you. So now we're giving them also to action. So that's what you need to do. That's how you can write the sales copy. You need to have the 10 questions right there, right here. Okay? You need to focus on that when you are writing a sales copy that will help you to rise up capital. If you do that all the time, you will constantly rise up capital. You will constantly rise up capital. There is no talk about it. And now if you are thinking about what I can use for tools to help me to write sales copy, here are the tools that you need to raise capital, okay, and to make sure that you can write compelling and build trust sales copy. So you have the AI tools right here: Jasper AI, Copy AI. You have seven. Yeah, you have seven of them. We are using only the first and second one. We are not using all of them because most of the time we are writing the copy by our own hands. Uh, we are writing our copies by our own hands because that's what we have seen that we're getting the most return of. But we are using some tools just to get more on the target audience, more information, more materials about them, about what they are looking to get from the copy and what they are looking to see in the market out from our offer. So that was everything for today. I hope it was helpful. As I said in the beginning of the call, in the beginning of the video, you will find the Google document description below. You can just copy paste it. Okay, you can just copy paste it and do whatever you want to do with it. I hope it will help you out. And if you just do what I have already told you right here, you will not need to watch any other video on how you can write copy or how you can write sales copy that will help you to build trust and rise up capital. That was everything for today. If you find any value of what I have already presented to you today. So you can watch other videos in the description below. At the same time, you can also subscribe to this channel because I will make sure to drop new daily content daily. That was everything for today. I hope you have a great day. Otherwise, make a good one.